गुड़गांव में गोदरेज प्रॉपर्टीज ने बस 3 दिनों में 3,000 करोड़ के घर बेचे। कैन यू इमेजिन? इंडियन हाउसिंग सेल्स आर एट अ 10-year हाई। पर ऐसा क्यों हो रहा है? कब तक चलेगा? क्या ये प्राइसेस सब जगह बढ़ रहे हैं? और डू यू थिंक कि इंडिया का रियल एस्टेट मार्केट इज इन अ बबल? चलिए जानते हैं। आई एम जानवी एंड टुडेज एपिसोड चर्चा जारी है is going to be on the real estate boom going on in India. If you're looking to buy a 3 to 4 BHK apartment in Gurgaon, here are 3 options by DLF for you. Just look at how they've increased in prices. Over the last 2 years, the housing prices in the top 8 cities have increased by 20%. Bangalore by 19%, Delhi NCR by 16% and Pune by 13% year on year. और ये बूम चालू हुआ कोविड की सेकंड फेज से। तो इंडिया में ऐसा क्या हुआ that is causing this real estate boom? Number 1, people moving to the cities. India is facing a rapid urbanization trend. Between 2022 to 2047, the urban population of India is expected to increase by 328 million. That is the entire population of USA. तो जैसे जैसे लोग सिटीज में मूव होना चालू करेंगे, उनको घर चाहिए होंगे और उनके ऑफिसेज को कमर्शियल प्रॉपर्टीज। नंबर 2, गवर्नमेंट पुश। Government initiatives like Housing for All by 2022 or Smart Cities Mission or even the groundbreaking RERA Act have really helped the real estate market. Just look at the impact of RERA. The average delay in real estate projects has come down by half in most cities. Number 3, foreign investors love real estate. In fact, India ranks among top 5 cross-border destinations to invest in real estate. Foreign investors pumped in $3.6 billion in real estate just in 2023. So all this has really contributed in pushing the real estate industry up. But for how long? Analysts at Motilal Oswal say we believe we're in the middle of a 7 to 8 year cycle. It's true. Real estate cycle is 7 to 8 years long. Here's an explanation by Shankar Nath, a YouTuber.
Now the thing with real estate cycles is that it's not a 2 to 3 year affair, but these cycles are pretty long and often last a good 7 to 8 years.
So real estate cycle typically has 4 phases: recovery, expansion, growth and recession. In the recovery phase, the demand for houses and prices are just starting to pick up. In the expansion phase, there's a massive growth in sales. In the growth phase, the developers rush to meet demand of buyers, leading to a slight oversupply. And in the recession phase, demand starts to decline, prices start to decline, and there is an overall slump in the market. So which phase are we in today? So we couldn't really find concrete evidence of where we are today, but Anuj Puri, founder of Anurag Group, does say that we're about 2.5 to 3 years into the cycle. So India's real estate market seems to be in a nice sweet spot post-COVID. But this is not the case with other countries, especially China. China में तो crisis चल रही है. Its housing market is at a 10-year low. More than 5 lakh jobs have been lost and the governments are in a debt of $15 trillion. The downfall in China started in 2020 when the demand for housing was obviously down. At the same time, Chinese government stopped giving loans to real estate developers. This cut their cash flow and they couldn't even repay their existing loans. And finally, Evergrande, which was one of China's biggest real estate developers, declared bankruptcy in 2021. And that was just a start. After that, debts kept piling up, demand kept going down, and another player was in a similar trouble just 4 months later, Country Garden. और इंडिया में भी ये बूम सब जगह नहीं चल रही है. Cities like Chennai and Kolkata have seen just a 4 to 6% increase in prices compared to like a Bangalore or a Delhi. And there's one more thing जो आपको हैरान कर देगी. The costlier homes are selling more. Just look at this data. It shows the percentage share of each category in total sales. और सबसे ज्यादा जो बिका है वो है 1 crore plus वाले घर. और इसी के कारण home loans are also increasing. 2019 to 20 में 19% of the home loans were above 75 lakh. This has now increased to 30%. But how are people able to afford so many homes? Let's answer this using the Knight Frank Affordability Index. The affordability ratio basically is your ratio of EMI to income. मतलब it shows you कि EMI आपके income का कितना percentage है. As per this chart, the affordability ratio has just been going down year on year. मतलब आपका EMI to income ratio has been going down. अगर ये कम हो रहा है तो इसका मतलब है 2 चीजें. Either आपका EMI कम हो रहा है या आपका income बढ़ रहा है. जैसा कि हमने देखा, लोग ज्यादा expensive घर ले रहे हैं. मतलब EMI तो कम नहीं हो रहा है, इसका मतलब है लोगों की इनकम्स बढ़ रहे हैं। इस पे हमने एक दूसरा वीडियो भी बनाया है, चेक दिस आउट। ये सब सुन के एक चीज तो दिमाग में आ रही है ना, इज दिस अ बबल? सम पीपल आर सेइंग कि रियल एस्टेट बहुत अनअफोर्डेबल हो गया है, especially for middle class. The rise in prices is just too much. And some people are saying कि NRI के investments ने एक artificial demand create कर दिया है, which is leading to a bubble. And some people believe that this happens in every real estate cycle. There is a rapid growth phase which then stabilizes later on. Demand will continue to rise as income rises and population grows. और रहना तो है ही to protect buyers. अब क्या होगा ये तो टाइम ही बताएगा, बट आपको क्या लगता है? टेल अस इन द कमेंट। इफ यू लाइक दिस वीडियो, लाइक, शेयर, सब्सक्राइब टू दिस चैनल एंड विल सी यू इन द नेक्स्ट एपिसोड ऑफ चाचा जारी है।